server. Let's go ahead and hop in the game. This is the Java edition of the game, in case you didn't see that in the beginning of the screen. Welcome back, awesome boy. 1, 2, 3, 5. We logged out here. I have a bunch of wood and iron, and we're gonna work. First, we're gonna put a bunch of chest minecarts in the small rail station. That's in Port Hypermine. So the south one. This place, it looks the same from both directions, so I didn't know which way was out. I want to go this way. So we're gonna go there first and make a bunch of chest minecarts and fill up the chest there. And then we're going to double check our wall of tasks that we have set up. So it's actually first, we're gonna go to basket station. I wanna double check the signs there for our tasks. And actually, so this is, or not there, I'll go one higher. So this is the task, or Bask task list. No, what was the clever name that, basket list? Bask task list? Or basket doodle, I'm trying to remember. Well, I'll do that for now. I killed enough time. Okay, so then this thing should be programmed correctly. Yeah, looks like it. So we're gonna hop in here. We'll hit go. We'll go to the small rail station, and then we're going to work on that from there. So let's head over there. Take our cool rail network. There's our engine in our caboose. We'll drink some coffee on the way. How are you doing today, awesome boy? I think all three of these stations should all be operational now. There might be some things I have to kind of work out, but for the most part, I think they should be good to go. I need to style this up a little bit more. These torches that are up here should actually be on the sides. Oh, there's a dark spot there. So if you're watching. There's a spawnable spot next to your tower. And then some other stuff, like coming up here, there's a spot where I still need to style this rail line a little bit. Like this thing here is, you know, temporary. But this should bring us into the station. Oh, looks like a dude is trying to shoot me. So now we're in the station. I did actually tell some people that they can open up shops here, so I'm kind of curious if anybody has. Nope. I'm guessing probably not, because that wasn't too long ago that I told everybody. Let's do a quick run through the mall and see if anybody has opened up a store. There's the food court up here. I have to put in tables still. Might not be clear it's a food court. Okay, so it looks like you knew. Inconceivable. Welcome. Oh, I have stuff in here. Cool. Welcome, J. Cole. Welcome. How are you? Looks like no new shops yet, so let's. I'm gonna head over to. I'm doing good. It's Wednesday. I'm excited. I'm excited to work on some projects. I'm excited this project is actually coming along pretty well. So these, I'm not sure where they're set up for. So I'm actually gonna go over here, and I can say I want to go to the South Port Hypermine station. I hit the button, and then the instructions are hit the button for your destination and wait 30 seconds. 2 carts will come out. So if I wait, these 2 carts will actually leave in a second. They'll get out of the way. I don't think south gonna happen for me. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know if actually it's gonna happen for me yet either. I know people that are going, so it's tempting. But I don't know if Scody's going. Welcome, Daddy Ogiz. Welcome. So we are gonna head to the south or Hypermine station, and we're gonna see. We're gonna put a bunch of chest minecarts in there to get it populated. But we might. For me, it might be hard. Yeah. So there's a bunch of people going. Scody is potentially not going, so then I'm tempted to not go also. But yeah, I haven't quite decided. We had some discussions of considering going to east this year, because it's actually being a different time. So usually his conflict for east might be fine. I also need to double check with my wife if west is off limits. because of the previous 2 years, my dogs have gotten skunked during that time. So I'm away when my wife has to deal with it. And then also, this time, it was actually a gigantic gopher came into the yard. My dogs had killed it, and then my wife had to deal with this gigantic carcass. And so, potentially, because of those 3 events in a row, I can't go to West anymore. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, a big like groundhog or yeah, something crazy, pretty large. So we'll see. Gopher boy family, yeah. All right. So this is the small rail station. I've cleaned up the inside a little bit last time we were here, and I think these destinations should be working. I'm going to populate this chest with. Yeah, I really hope that I can still go to West. I really enjoy West. But we'll see. So we're going to make a whole bunch of... so we have too many things in our inventory. So let's throw a couple things over there temporarily. We're going to want to make a bunch of chests. So let's make a bunch of chests. And then... where do chests hang out in here? I can make chests, right? I have all the things. Oh no, I'm not in the crafting bench. Aha. Thank you for the follow, crazy dude. LOL. 2 more follows or donations, and I will. I'll be replaced by someone else. I don't really know how that works yet. We'll see. I haven't figured that out yet, but we'll see how that goes. Now I need to make a bunch of carts. Right. I forgot how these things work. Hello, welcome. Yeah. So thank you for the follow, crazy dude. LOL. Welcome. CJ Gala 4. One more, and then something will happen. I'm not sure what this will be the first time that my dude has died. So now we're gonna make a bunch of chest minecarts. There's got to be a better way to do this, but I can't think of what it is. So we're gonna do this. I'm trying to make a bunch of chest minecarts and put them into that chest in front of me. You need a new patron. That is true. I agree. Maybe I haven't marketed or pushed for that enough. I don't know. But yeah, it's yeah. Well, you are the last patron I got. So so you get to have that spot still. And then there's also an open spot on the left. Since I switched over to Streamlabs, I haven't gotten a donation yet. And so I believe that spot would, even between streams, would be populated with any donation I receive. So the last one I think I got was actually from JJ Bonzig, but that was when I was on StreamJar. So now I'm on Streamlabs, so there's nothing there. You are a specimen? Okay, cool. This is Pokemon. Is it? You're asking if this is Pokemon? Oh, is this Pokemon? Yes, that's what you asked. No, this is Minecraft. Playing Minecraft on the PC. I'm working on train stuff. So right now I have to remember that I threw a bunch of things on the ground. So I have 5 minutes from when I threw them on the ground before they disappear. But the Minecraft is called... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so there is a Pokemon Minecraft, but this is not that. This is the train in the title. Maybe that's confusing because I said train and like and there you train your Pokemon, but it's about rail and redstone and things like that. Thanks. Is it on Game Boy? Is Minecraft on Game Boy? I don't know. Well, I don't know about Game Boy. It's like exactly, but there is. I think it's on a few different platforms, like Nintendo platforms. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. So we're waiting for some room in here. Okay, good. So now let's get the stuff that's on the floor, so we don't lose everything. Let's cycle out our inventory a little bit. Yes, this is the Hypermine SMP. Yeah, so if you're wondering more about this, JJ Bonzig is off today, so I'm doing my own modding. So yeah, that's the information on Hypermine itself. It's a awesome group of people that all stream. It's a streaming server. Is Pokemon on Game? Oh yeah, Pokemon is definitely on Game Boy. At least the older ones. I don't know. I might could hit that unless it's mod only. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if that command is mod only. Can you spawn Mario? You cannot. You could build Mario in Minecraft, but it wouldn't quite be the same thing. And I need to make sure I actually right-click on that. Otherwise, it won't make it properly. So let's throw a bunch of these on the ground. No. How many diamonds do I have? Not very many, actually. I'm pretty diamond poor on the server because I've already used it all, and because all my stuff is mending, like all my gear is mending, and so I always just repair stuff with mending, and I don't really have to worry about getting more diamonds. So I haven't gone caving in a long time to try and get more diamonds. I think the diamonds I've spent in stores on the server. So there's a couple different shops that people have. So if I like take a bunch of chicken from somebody or something, I'll pay them with some diamonds or whatever. And so I think I've spent all my diamonds that I have. I do really want to get a shulker box, a few of them actually. So if somebody opened up a shulker box shop, I probably would go caving to get diamonds to give to them. Because I haven't had time to go into the end and try and find some myself. Because it's pretty mined out. It's not really what I want, but I'll take it. It's fine. In fact, I could... well, that's fine. Okay, so now we are out of chests or inventory. Looks like. So let's make some more, actually. Right, swap these out. I just had to remember that we need to... I only made 8. That's right. I think that'll be okay. Oh, I can make more. There we go. I wish there was a way I could, like... Can I... No. I was hoping I could, like, control Q on this, and it would, like, make one and then throw it. So I wouldn't have to go... Like, I'm also holding on shift. Yeah, so I don't have to do shift even. I can just click on these two sides. Okay, so that's a little bit easier. Slightly less things I have to do. Yeah, okay. That's about as efficient, I think, as I can get with making chest minecarts. Okay, so now we have all that. Let's go ahead and get these all on the floor out of my inventory. And I don't know exactly how many... Okay, so it looks like we still need quite a few. This thing has hoppers that go down and fill up everything down below. So there's actually quite a bit of space. I didn't really want that in there. What is that going to do? That'll be fine, actually. That won't cause any problems. The only problems is if there were if these things were thrown in there, that would cause a problem. But everything else is okay. Alright, let's get some more of this on the floor. And now we'll make some more chests. Let's throw these back on the floor. And now we want lots and lots of chests. Okay, good. And now let's get some things back in our inventory. We can actually drop these guys in the chest mine carts. What we're doing is we're filling up. This thing has a... I'll show you down and below in a little bit. This thing has a whole mechanism for getting those, like the train that I took in here. If you saw that, if you were here then. Oh, that's cool. If you just click on something else, it changes it. That's nice. There's chests for engine and caboose that come out, and then when you arrive with the train, those two carts get absorbed into the system, and then they. Okay, looks like we're out of regular carts, so let's make some carts. Carts. So they get absorbed into the system and they get put inside this big huge stack of chest mine carts. And if by chance those get low, so if everybody's leaving here but they're never arriving, it might get low. And so what we're doing here is we're filling this up with chest mine carts, so that if for some reason it's low, there's a big like stockpile of chest minecarts in the system that it can drop out as regular entities that are driving, that are regular carts, I guess, that are inside the big stack. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any of these things in there, so you could never leave the station. So this is sort of the backup. And so what I'm hoping is that this chest will be full of chest minecarts, and then if it ever gets to a point where, where there's not enough things, this thing would pull some out, and then I'd be able to check that chest to see if, if it was already, like if this thing is empty, then I know I need to make more and throw them in, sort of thing. Oh, I keep on doing the shift. I don't have to do shift. The shift works if I'm able to make more than one, but since you can't at one time, you can't stack them, and you can't. Okay, so we'll put now all these chest minecarts in there. There we go. Okay, so they're still going through. My phone is not on silent. Can you spawn a master baby? I don't know what that is. But no, I can't really spawn anything. Oh, it looks like we're almost to the full. Okay, so good. So we just need, let's make sure these things don't despawn. So we're almost full. Oh no, I lied. These ones look like they were taking a little longer. I guess we have more to go. Okay. Let's make more of these, and we also I have more wood actually upstairs. Let's grab some wood from the ender chest. So you asked how many diamonds I have. The answer might be 0, actually. If I had diamonds, I would guess that they would be inside that chest. So I think I'll have 0 diamonds to my name. Alright, let's make these. And we need to get rid of this to be able to make these. Okay, let's make some more carts. You're a miner? Yeah, I like to. I haven't. It's been a while since I've dug around. How much dirt do you have? I have quite a bit. Here at this base, I'm not sure if I only have maybe a chest full. But then at my other base, I have this huge area I've dug out, and I got a bunch of dirt from it. I mean, you get dirt mainly from just the top, but I still got a lot of dirt from it, and I'm not using any dirt really. So I have probably, I would guess, 5 double chests full of dirt is my guess. More than I need. That was rude. Didn't show up, but it still worked. How much dirt do you have? And if somebody's watching and they aren't following yet, you have to head out. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate it, J. Cole. If anybody watching isn't following, I'm curious that in the lower left there, I have that stream boss thing. So I'm curious if somebody else follows, that'll deal 25 more damage to my dude, and then something will happen. I think that person will become the new stream boss. But I don't know exactly how it works. You have to take your grandmother to get a present for your sister-in-law for baby. Oh, awesome. Well, that should be fun. I'm sure, especially if it's from a registry, it makes it pretty easy for picking out presents. Oops. Okay. I was like, wait, what happened to all my stuff? My whole dialogue is gone. Thank you for the follow. Oh, they didn't trigger it. Interesting. Is that because you unfollowed and refollowed? Maybe. CJ Gala, thank you for the follow. If it's a repeat follow, maybe StreamYard is too smart for that. I don't know. Wait, I got a picture with you. With me? Thank you for the follow. Crazy dude. Welcome back. Welcome for the refollow. Yeah, so it doesn't, I guess Streamlabs, the thing that runs that thing on the side, is too smart for that. Alright, let's put some of the stuff on the ground. Oh, I threw more stuff from the ground than I wanted to. Okay. Hopefully we're going to start actually filling this thing up. But it looks like the funny part would be down below if this thing is actually just like spitting them out on the ground. Like if it's not working down below. I believe that that down below is okay. We can double check, I guess. But I guess we'll finish off putting all these in. And then we'll see what happens. So let's make more chests with the wood from upstairs. Okay. And then I guess we can cycle these out just so we don't lose them. Yeah, you probably have to watch it on the. I mean, my bot apparently isn't yelling at you, but please don't type in all caps. I can't even read it. I can't read it. I can't read it. All right, let's go with a bunch of these. Okay, we'll go with a bunch of chests, I guess, instead. Yeah, no, I can't read it because if you type in all caps, they just can't. I won't even read it. So if you don't, thank you for the follow. There you go. Wow, 1,000. You know, 1,000 HP. You're gonna be there for a long time. Thank you for the follow. Vampdo, I think that's how I might pronounce that. Ah, 1,000 HP. That's crazy. Yeah, so you'll be there for a long time. You're gonna be. I'm gonna have to get either a bunch of donations. So if people donate, then that counts for a bunch. But then otherwise, you'll be there for what, that number divided by 25, which is a lot of followers. All right. So yeah, if people, I think the way that the donations work is, I don't know if it's a 1-for-1 or it's like 100. Potentially, if somebody donates $10, that might wipe it out, or I might have made it so that it's worth more. I forget. I don't know. We'll see if anybody ever donates, then I will know more. But anyway, so if you can get, for 40 of your friends, is that right? 40 of your friends to come here that aren't already following me, and then they follow me. Is it only 40? 4 times 25. That's 100. Yeah, so I guess only 40. That's doable. If you have your 2 of your classrooms of people, if there's overlap, then maybe 3 of your classrooms, if they all have to open up Mixer accounts and then follow me, assuming they all like Minecraft. I guess maybe it's tougher for one person to accomplish. But that's pretty cool. I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad they made that so it works well with Mixer people as well. Okay, all right, let's, oh, I got really nervous that I was throwing these into the chest. That's really not what I want to do at all. There we go. Are you almost full yet? There's a lot of hoppers underneath this thing, so it's gonna take a while, probably. So is that one really here? No, it's not here, okay. Right. So we need more chests. Thank you for the follow. So does it? I never catch it over there. Does it actually show like dialogue or whatever of the person being hit? Actually, is there anything below? No. Okay. Oh, it does. Okay. Sweet. Thank you for the follow. The boredom is real. Well, hopefully I can relieve some of that boredom. Although I am just making chest minecarts, so this is probably not the most exciting thing that I do, but it's for a good cause. There's a good reason why I'm doing it. Just call you boredom. Okay. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are so on this server I have a big rail network. So I guess we won't, maybe we won't fill up the entire chest, and I can give you guys a little tour of some of the stuff I'm working on here. So we'll just do it till we're out of chest minecarts. Okay, and we're out. So now let's pick all the chest minecarts and put them into this chest. All right, so we can get rid of this extra thing here. I have an axe. So up here, this is one of the small rail stations. So we're inside this town, right? And then you can come into the small rail station. And if you want to go to the main rail station, you can click this button. Or this one, you can click this button if you want to go to the iron farm. And then a caboose and an engine pop out. And then you hop in the passenger cart and you go on your way. And I can show you some of the stuff down below to give you the wow factor. So this is the stuff on the top that makes the train carts arrive. This is the launching mechanism. This over here, this thing here sorts the cars. So as the train arrives, it'll kick the person out, and then the carts will come down here and they'll sort out. So this pulls out chest mine carts. I'm sorry. So this stuff up here, this sorts out the engine and caboose. This thing sorts out the chest mine carts with stuff in it. The next thing that you can't really see because this one's too compact, it sorts out chest mine carts with nothing in it. And then after that, passenger carts get sorted out at the very end. And then over here, this thing here is, and the other, will pop over here. And then this is all where you can program in the actual destination. So if you look here, this one says when you get to intersection 2, I want to go south. So when you actually hit the button up top, it triggers these tokens to be deposited into an engine, so that when your train gets to the intersection, it knows that you want to go south. So it'll send your entire train south. And then there's a couple other. So the other station has a little bit more actually. So this one has there's an engine, and then when you get to intersection 2, go south. So same thing we just saw. But then also when you get to intersection 5, go west. So there's all the intersections are able to pull in that token and then know which way your train wants to go. And then if we go down even further, there's even more junk. So this is where the engine and the cabooses get filled up. There's a lot of train noises. That makes me a little nervous. Okay, 2 issues. 1, there's a spider in my base. There shouldn't... Oh, you jerk. Okay, so there was an issue where all the trains all the chest minecarts I was putting in the system were all dispensing and then getting stuck. So I have I have all of those trains. Where's the darkness? Yeah, so I have a lot of chest minecarts that are all in the wrong spot. There shouldn't be any spawnable spots. So that spider spawned up here somewhere. Yeah, they're all stuck there, so I didn't do it correctly. You just go, die. Okay. Alright, so yeah, they all dispensed. Every single one of them. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's stop the clock. That's really interesting that they're all stuck here. Wow. Oh, because this is full, so they bounce back. But then why didn't... Oh. Well, that's an oversight. So the thing, up here there's a trigger that says if there's not enough carts that fills up to there, then dispense one. It comes down here. But then this thing... so it's never actually filling up to up there. So yeah, I built this thing wrong. And this is going to be a problem. Because that's a lot of carts there. I don't really want to break them exactly. Because then I'm going to end up with a lot of chest mine carts in my, parts in my inventory. At least you gave us a 2. Yeah, I definitely needed to, yeah. I would have noticed that, and I would have just been continuously placing in more and more carts. Alright, so I need to actually change this so that when it dispenses them, it puts them higher up than this detector line. Because this thing, the idea is if there's enough chest minecarts that fills up, you know, up to here, then this thing stops dispensing them. So really it needs to put them in up here. So do I have any... I need to get some more rail, actually. I don't think I have any more in this base. I do have an interpearl, so let's go back up to our other base. And we will try to get some supplies to come and fix this mess. Let's get back up top. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of chest minecarts and stuff. Because I made like many batches just now. So I wonder if there's a way I can change the way that's gonna work to not end up having to turn them all into entities again and then replace them. I guess not. Not really. No, I'll have to break them all, I guess. Okay, well, now we get to test the thing, because I need to go to the main rail station. So we're going to come over here. We say we want to go to basket station, where I have all my supplies. There's a little bit of a delay while the stuff down below does things. And then here we click on the passenger cart. We pop in, and then we wait a second till these carts arrive. So this cart here is programmed, again, so it says it's an engine, so basket rail, BR. Basket rail, and then when we get to intersection 2, go south. I'll stay to watch your stream. The longest I stayed for stream is 3 hours. Wow. And then over there is the caboose. So my streams, I stream during my lunch breaks. I work from home. And so this stream is actually going to go for about another half hour. So if you can make it through that, then I will hopefully fix your boredom. So then so right there, that thing is telling intersections I run into that I want to go a certain direction. So like the one we just went in over there, it told that intersection that I wanted to go this direction, south. And then otherwise it doesn't actually have any other tokens, because the next thing I run into is going to automatically tell it to go into the station. So, and then the thing we just went through there is a railroad crossing. So it detects that a train comes through, brings up barriers, plays little lights and noise. Indicating there's a train coming through. And then there's no other intersections we're going to run into. No other intersections. But on the way back, we'll run into another one. The same one again. And I can try and show you like how it's set up. Welcome back, crazy dude. So we're almost... So this is the main mall with basket station. The big rail station. Ta-da! And then the caboose will come through in a second and go down there. And now we want to go down into my little supply room, grab a bunch of rail, because we're going to have to fix some stuff. So yeah, all these I think I have to fix too. But anyway, so we're going to need smooth stone. And then let's actually drop off some of this. Because it's going to be too much stuff. We don't really want these. We're going to need rail. I don't know if we need all of that, but just in case. And some of these guys. I don't think we'll need hoppers necessarily. I'm trying to think what the best way to try and fix my mess is. Because I have a lot of chest minecarts that are going to be over there. If I had a shulker box, that would help, but I don't. Well, we'll just see how it goes. Let's grab, in case we lose that one string, we'll grab that. And we have these for blocks. That should be good enough, I think. We can double check our to-do list. So I had to add droppers in. This is what I was working on, and I realized there was a problem, and then add ATMs. Okay. So then now we're at this station. We can say we want to go to the Southport Hypermine station. Click on the button, and then wait 30 seconds like the sign says. Same idea as the other place. We're gonna hop in a passenger cart, and then we just wait a little bit. We want to make sure that both the caboose and the regular engine show up. So there's the engine. and then the caboose actually takes slightly longer, I guess. Have you gone to the end city? I have. I haven't gotten all the things I should. Okay, so there should be a caboose. I don't know why it's not a caboose. So let's actually hit the button again and hope that it'll work this time. I have gone to the end city. I haven't gone through and gotten like shulker boxes and stuff for myself yet, but we have, as a server, gone there a couple times, and some other people have had shulker boxes and elytras and stuff for a while, but I haven't gone myself yet. So maybe on this server I haven't gone on to there, but on the other server I have. That's interesting. I didn't actually send out, so the cabooses aren't triggering. More things to debug. Okay, so you guys should go down below, and then we're gonna go debug the station. Why aren't the cabooses working? So that's gonna be over here. So why aren't you going? What are you doing? You aren't quite in the right spot. This guy is supposed to be against the thing there. And that probably set that thing wrong. It's interesting that it was in a weird spot. I wonder why that was. Maybe somebody logged out after they hit a button or something. That might do it. But what we need to do now is fix this so that it only has... Oh, wait. Fix... Well. This thing. Okay. Interesting. No, what, remember what the sequences of this stuff. So if it has no items, the next thing's gonna come over here. So I actually need to change it to so that this thing, because this currently has 2 items in it. So I kind of only want 1 item ever in this, I think. Yeah, so now the next cart that comes will try to come over here. Oh, then it bounces back. Interesting. No, okay, so I guess, yeah, let me, let's put it over here. Okay, there we go. I really wish Xbox Live Gold, really wish I had Xbox Live Gold to play on my friend's server. I'm not sure what that even is. I'm not too familiar with the Xbox stuff. So they're going over that way. I'm trying to remember which way is the default state for this stuff. When it goes over this, it's supposed to power this dropper, so it moves the items over here. Okay, I think that's right. So here they'd bounce off and then come back over here. Okay, so I think we're good now. I think we go up top, and I can now hit the button again to actually go to the small rail station to then fix the other thing. And why is that there? Some things in this base are really weird. In concept, everything should work great, but in practice, things don't always work right. So we're going to do small rail station. So there's already a thing there, but in theory that'll go away in a second. Let's find out. We'll see. Yeah, so that gets out of the way for the 2 replacement carts. So the caboose and then the engine. Okay, now we can actually go to the other place. Huh, interesting. So hit the go button. So this will take us to the small rail station that we were just at, and we'll try to clean up my mess of the however many chest mine carts that I have sitting there. I wish I would have put a couple of chest mine carts in and then checked to see if it was working right. Oh well. Lesson learned, right? So this coming up here, this is the railroad crossing. And so I'm trying to see if we can really spot it. Not really, because once this thing gets to this, it already has put up these barriers. So it puts up these barriers here, blinks the lights, and then plays a sound that you can't really hear over my music. And then once the train leaves, then those barriers go down, the music stops, and the lights stop blinking. Oh, looks like we're under attack. And then this coming up here, this is an intersection. So this thing has grabbed a token from the engine and told the intersection that we want to go straight, because otherwise it would default to actually going, to the right, which is east. And so that thing has told the intersection that we wanted to go straight. So, ta-da. And the caboose comes in and goes downstairs, down there, and gets sorted out into the proper spot. Okay, so now, let's go try and fix downstairs. I should have grabbed levers. We do have... Okay, we can make cobble. That's fine. Here, let's make some cobble. Because we might need some levers. Regular pick. Alright, good. Like the silk touch. Okay, so now let's go down to the basement. Not all the way. So maybe I'll come to this layer, and then we'll try to get to where... Yeah, right here. This thing. This big mess. Okay, so first I'll... First I'm going to try and get these guys just out of the way. So let's... Can we bump you? And then can we go like that, so that you don't come back? Are they all piled up right there on that one spot? Interesting. So they might be lost forever. Okay. Alright. So this thing here is not currently dispensing in the wrong spot. So let's actually... We can take this out. And then take back these rails. And then make this thing... we can just take this out. And so this thing is just going to go straight through... Oh, I have no wood on me. Interesting. Okay, so now I only have one lever. All right. Here, we can do that. Now we've consolidated our inventory. So this line here, they come in right through there. Yeah, okay. Shoot, let me think. So this line, this is where they first come in. So really I need to have that trigger to be lower, or I need to have these guys actually just deposit them even higher up. So let's take this out. And then we're going to make this all... I'm a Redstone Pro. Well, thank you. When it works, it's pretty cool. So we're going to go like this. I don't quite want that, actually. So we're going to do... like that. Okay, good. And then we're going to bring this line all the way up. And right now, those are dispensing there. But I kind of want them all to be entering into the system... like here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on some blocks to go this direction. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? So I kind of wanted to stay within the bounds of these walls, but for this base I've already kind of broken that in a couple spots. So I'm going to just break it here again. So we're going to dig into the wall a little bit just to give us a little bit of extra space to work with. Because we want to come into that spot there. So let's take this out as well. There's one base to that direction, but I think it's pretty high up from here. So I don't think I have to worry about that. So let's see, we want to do this. We want to make it so that these things will dispense powered rail, but that it's going to always turn this way. So this thing, we actually want it to be turned the other direction. So we're going to do that. There we go. We're going to do that so that, in fact, okay, that means that we don't have to actually have it there. Okay. So now, whenever this thing goes, it'll dispense one, and it'll always go straight and go turn this direction. Yeah. So we can go like this. We'll go that. And then this one can be a raised block. It's going to turn, and then it should be able to just go like that and drop down, and now that is above that sensor. Okay. So now this part should work. So they'll still come up here, they'll turn here, they'll come up, they'll turn, they'll go, oh, we didn't power this. So let's go under, oh, I guess, okay, we'll power that right here. So that comes over here, goes around here, and I'm guessing there's going to be enough power for it to go around these corners and then drop down there, and that'll be above that sensor, the tripwire hook. So now the issue is that this is like 50 carts in one spot, and I really need them all to be stacked up separately. So I made some poor choices there. So let's see, what are some things we could do to fix that? I guess we could just break all of these and then collect them down below, and then make a makeshift way of getting them into the system. Or at the very least, I don't want them here. So all the ones that are on the spot we need to break. So believe it or not, they're breaking. But there's so many in one spot. And then we'll have to go down below to collect them, but we don't have a lot of inventory space. So I'm not sure exactly how to fix that. Besides just saying that these are all... I mean, I guess I could get the chests. The chests will stack. So that's doable. And then the carts, I'll just have to make new ones. But I have plenty of iron, so it's not too bad. Seems like I'm not doing anything, but I am. Because what would happen is that eventually this thing would end up being an engine or a caboose, and then but there'd be a huge stack of them, and then they might explode, or like nothing would really work right because there's so many chest minecarts in one spot. So eventually I'll get to the end of this. Wow. How was my day? My day's doing pretty good, actually. Okay, good. We got to the end. Yes. All right, let's go down to the very bottom, where we have a huge stack of things. And let's adjust our inventory a little bit so that we can prioritize getting the chests out of this. Okay. We will do... We don't need cobble anymore. We don't need as much smooth stone. Okay, let's get some more chests. I don't want to bump these guys. So all of these other things I'm going to just ignore. I'm not going to try and pick up all of these carts. They're not worth it. The trees I actually had to chop down, so they're worth a little bit more. Okay, now we can go upstairs. Yeah, my day's doing pretty good. I've been pretty good. Work from home. And so I get to stream during my lunch breaks. I like it. All right, now we are coming up here. I'm going to do a small scale test of filling that stuff in from up here. And hopefully if there's another problem, we can figure it out. So let's come up here. And we can just make some chest minecarts here. So we want to get a... We also... Yeah, I guess we need to also power this thing. Where would I build it? I guess we'll just do this here. So we'll put that there. This will let us make some carts. And then we can just make a handful of them so we don't have to make a huge amount. They're going to start dispensing right away. Sort of. So we're gonna make just the few that we turned into carts. Okay, and now we need to take some redstone, connect up that last little bit. So this is gonna keep on dispensing, but there's no carts in there currently because right now we don't have enough to go up to this level. So the idea is that once we do have enough, that it will stop dispensing. So when we do this, it'll dispense the cart and it goes up top and falls in. Okay, good. So put in another one. And so it went over the thing, but then it didn't stop. So it keeps on going. Okay. So in theory, assuming that these are, yeah, so these are piling up beyond that point. This angle is a little bit, makes me a little nervous. Let's do that. Okay. Right, so we can put in a few more. So eventually it'll get to a point like right now. So now this clock has stopped going. So what that does is it makes it so that it fills up to a certain point. And then if it ever drops below that reserve, this point here, this thing will start dispensing carts, is the idea. So that's what this is. Why I have all these carts in here. But then I forgot that I was having the sensor above the fill point. And so it saw that it hadn't filled up all the way. So it just kept on trying to put in carts below, but it couldn't because there's too many there and whatever. So now we can go all the way up top and we can make more carts. Yeah, okay. Let me get over to there. I need to get more ender pearls also. I'm running low. We can go all the way up to the top, make more chest mine carts. Because now they actually won't constantly dispense into the system. Oops. Details, I guess, huh? Alright. So we'll go down. We will put down our crafting bench again. This is go back to the beginning of the episode where we made a whole bunch of minecarts. Okay, and then make carts. So we might not need to make as many as we made before, because before I thought that it was taking forever to fill up, but it was actually dispensing them all onto the thing. So we'll do this for a while. Is there anything else you want to know about either the server or the other thing? So I do stream. If you're new, I stream during my lunch breaks, which is 12:30 to 1:30, just about every day of the week, and I have a schedule. So if you check out my website, I have a list of when I'm scheduling and what and when I'm scheduling, as well as links to all my other various things. So Riven is supposed to be on Friday, first-person puzzle game, but it's a real old game, and so I have to see. I tried to stream it on Monday, I think, but I was having problems getting it to actually show up in my streaming program, so I might have to practice and figure out a good way to get that working. We'll see. And so the other thing I guess we need to test is making sure that chest mine carts that arrive work properly. That's the other part, I guess. Okay. Okay, and time for more carts. There's gotta be a better way. I don't know. I wish that you could stack minecarts. And I wish that when you broke a chest minecart, that it became a chest minecart object, not separated. Well, all right. So now. I feel like I should change it from 1,000 to something else. That seems high. Because I don't get that many followers. So it might be like that person is here for like the next month. Maybe I'll change it to be a lower number. If that's something I can configure, I'm not sure. We'll see. But I guess if people donate, I think I have it turned up quite a bit so that, I don't know. We'll see. But it's cool that it at least works. I'm glad it works. So many cards. Okay. Let some of these empty out. I mean, there's a lot of hoppers in between here and there, so it could take a while to fill this up. Okay. More carts. Alright, and just my cards. If you know of a way to do this faster than having to click on this and then drag that out, let me know. You could do, I can click Control Q. Is that faster? I guess, maybe. I don't know if it's faster. Maybe. Oh, is that because those can't go back in my inventory? So it doesn't know what to do. Interesting. I don't know. Okay. So what is that telling me? I'm out of... There we go. All right. More cards. All right, and just my cards. Riveting video. If I also put these on YouTube. So if anybody's still watching this and you're in YouTube, please post in the comments the word potato. So I know you made it this far. And you can get a prize. A gold star. Oops. Oh good. And by the time this airs on YouTube, I'll have forgotten that I said that. Someone will post potato. I'll be really confused. Or let's do this. What's your favorite potato? Yeah, where potatoes the potato food, I guess. Where the potatoes the primary ingredient, like fries or hash browns or, you know, mashed potatoes, things like that. We're gonna have a little comment dialogue. And if anybody's still watching on the stream, what is your favorite potato food? I think we're on the home stretch. I was gonna say. I'm starting to see not as many things in my inventory. Okay, let's see if it fills up yet. Probably not. And then we can double check to make sure that there isn't some other bug that's making these things all dispense in the ground. Okay, looks like we still need more. Okay, very well. So after I run out of these chests, I will stop. I will not do anymore. In fact, that'll be the end of the stream when I finish these. I guess the queue's probably faster. And if I just hold down on control, I don't have to. I just remember which key is which. So here I click, here I do Q. Click, Q. Click, Q. Okay, good. Oh, I'm out of chests, but I have more of these. Okay. So we will cycle all those out. We will not put the other ones inside the system. So well, let's see. These probably haven't. These probably will all disappear. Okay, well, that's fine. And these we don't really want. Well, I guess we can put them over here. Because these will end up inside the regular system, so we could actually push them down here, and that's fine. So we won't have to waste them. I mean, there's a chance that if upstairs is full, that these will all just end up in the garbage anyway. But we can, in case they aren't, we could put them over there. Okay, so now let's double check downstairs, just to see how far we really made it. So that comes over here. So let's walk over here and take a peek. So that's not filled up. Aha, so we're actually not too far away. So that comes all the way up to here. So we just have these hoppers here we have to fill up, and then the chest upstairs. So we're actually not too far away from filling everything up. So I might do that off camera. But if we notice, so here, these are not emptying out. So that actually tells me that our change we made downstairs has worked properly. So in between streams, I will finish the rest of the chest minecarts to fill that up. Just so that I don't, so that part's done. So I don't have to, and I won't do that again next time. Just so that it's less stuff you guys have to watch. Of just the busy work of making chest minecarts. But that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for stopping by.